Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the investor listing marketing checklist. Think of this as a deep dive audit that completely pulls back the curtain on what it actually takes to capture the attention of heavy-hitting real estate investors. Right out of the gate, the source material hits us with a pretty jarring question. Is your listing invisible to serious investors right now? Honestly, it's a huge wake-up call. It points out that so many professionals just toss a property out there and, well, they wait. They're totally unaware that the real buyers, the ones with the big budgets, literally can't even see it. So the source treats this whole thing like a highly gamified audit. Imagine you're starting at 0 out of 16 possible items, and here's the bold claim they make. If you finish this audit and your score is below a 12, your listing is essentially a ghost. No way around it. That means severe lead loss until you plug those gaps. To fix this, the audit breaks things down into 4 clear pillars. We're looking at social media presence, video marketing, investor outreach, and finally, your campaign plan. Okay, let's jump straight into that first pillar. Section 1 is all about social media presence. And fair warning, according to the data, most agents score a 0 out of 5 right here. The checklist makes a really clear distinction on this point. You absolutely cannot rely on lazy one-size-fits-all posts. You know the ones, right? Blasting the exact same picture and caption everywhere. Yeah, that just doesn't work on serious buyers. Your content actually needs to be formatted separately for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn if you want to beat their unique algorithms. It's an absolute game changer. Let's rapid fire through this checklist together. Mentally check these off as we go. Do you have a hook-style reveal post? How about a market insight post that explains the why for an investor? What about a final urgency post to really close those leads? And, crucially, do they all include a keyword trigger like comment info for automated capture? Every time you answer no, you're basically leaving a crack in your foundation. All right, moving right along to Section 2, video marketing. And specifically, we're talking about high-impact visuals. Listen, if you're only relying on static photos, the source points out a number that you need to memorize right now. 3. Video gets 3 times more reach than photos. 3 times the eyeballs and 3 times the potential buyers. To put that into perspective, skipping video means you're literally cutting out 2/3 of your audience. It's a completely non-negotiable asset at this point. So, let's see which of these video components you might be missing. First up, do you have a professional script written, or are you just kind of winging it? Have you recorded an AI avatar or a personal video? Is that video fully optimized for Facebook, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts? And lastly, does it end with a crystal clear call to action? If not, that's actively costing you visibility. That brings us to Section 3, investor outreach. And here is the harsh truth. Most listings never reach serious investors. Why? Because passive marketing alone just isn't going to land the biggest fish in the pond. The checklist demands that you have direct outreach templates locked and loaded. So do you have a word-for-word DM script for social media? Do you have an SMS follow-up template for texting leads? What about a professional investor outreach email? And this is the big one, are they personalized for each different type of investor? Because they absolutely have to be. Finally, we hit Section 4, campaign plan. Simply put, no plan equals no results. Because let's be real, having great marketing assets means absolutely nothing without a strategic execution plan to back them up. The audit outlines 3 mandatory operational steps here. Step 1 is having a strict day-by-day posting schedule. Step 2 is mapping out the exact platform and the exact time of day you're going to post. And Step 3, you've got to have a bulletproof follow-up system for those uncommitted leads who engage but don't pull the trigger right away. We can't let leads slip through the cracks, right? Okay, now that we've run through all 16 items on this audit, the source presents a pretty stark reality. Every single missing item is a massive leak in your pipeline. It is directly costing you leads, and more importantly, it's costing you money. Remember, if you scored below a 12, those serious investors simply aren't seeing what you bring to the table. But don't worry, the source document actually offers a really interesting solution, and it hinges entirely on this one number, $300. They outline a comprehensive investor marketing package that is specifically designed to solve this whole entire problem in one fell swoop. For that highly affordable price, this package claims to be the ultimate shortcut. Literally every single missing item from that 16-point checklist we just covered is done for you. And get this, delivered in 24 hours. The whole idea here is that you can magically turn a failing audit score into a perfectly robust strategy overnight without having to write a single script or format any of the videos yourself. Pretty wild, right? So, take a hard look at your final score today. Are you going to let a few missing items cost you yet another massive deal? Or are you absolutely ready to become undeniable? Thanks for joining me for this explainer. Now go out there and take a much closer look at your own listings.